Okay. Hello everyone, this is the True 23 Volt and welcome back for more Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that, I have to check if my door's closed because my window's open right now and my door has a tendency of smashing. Anyway, from where we left off, you can see my mouse. From where we left off, we just did chapter prologue. Because that's a chapter. Anyway, we're going to be doing a chapter 1, Escape! Escape! Yes, I've watched Finding Nemo. Good movie. Really was. Anyway, already bad things have happened. Princess Tana, Grados' forces are approaching.
What? So soon? We've had no time.
Milady, we'll have the arms to defend this place. You must return to Castle Frelia.
I can't. Not yet. We haven't found Eirika and her companions yet. Eirika is my friend, and she needs my help. I won't abandon her. Oh, I know. Go ask Father. King Hayden for more troops.
Yes, Your Highness.
Eirika, please be safe.
Okay, so already we have this girl. Her name's Tana, and here's this guy. Commander Briguet. Briguet. The enemy appears to be fortifying its position in the castle. How should I voice him? I'm gonna CSS this. Sorry, and I'm gonna French it up. They are tenacious, but they have no hope of stopping our advance. What are your orders, sir? Ha! Orders? You just stand here and damn it, go away, you stupid Toshiba service thing. Go away, thank you. Watch, I'll crush them myself. I'm not really doing the accent right, but okay. As you command, sir. Oh, hacks! Oh, look at that. Oh, god damn it. Oh, he hacked the game and destroyed my computer. Things are popping up everywhere. What is going on? Ah, that's what happens when you face my lance. Oh, damn it, my bloody window.
Stop right there. Call off your forces and turn back, or you have to deal with me.
It's me to deal with, damn it. Is that so? And who might you be?
Who? I am Tana, Princess of Frelia. I will not permit you to abuse my country any longer.
Frelia's royal brat, huh? How convenient.
Leave this castle immediately. I was using the wrong accent. If you harm me, my father and brother will chase you to the earth's end.
Yes, I have heard how King Hayden dotes on his precious little daughter. Let's see how true that is. You'll make us a fine hostage, my dear. Seize the girl and lock her up. Right away, sir.
No, let me go.
And here we are.
Seth, look.
I see it. It seems like Grados' army has already reached Frelia. Princess, this place is perilous. We should bypass Mulan altogether and head straight to the castle.
But we can't just ignore this. You were there when Renias was invaded. You saw what I saw. You saw how the people suffered at the hands of Grados' soldiers. Homes were destroyed, possessions stolen, women kidnapped.
Oh, wait.
Anyway, anyone who resisted was executed without question, without hesitation. Please, Seth, I can't allow that to happen here. I don't want to see any more people harmed by Grados' atrocities.
Alright, Princess. I understand. Perhaps we can retake Mulan. But Princess, you must act with caution. Your people need you too.
Of course, Seth. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so right away we are in chapter 1. Now, something I actually did not mention in the previous one, but there's a really important thing. And I think it's a good one to show it here. There is this thing called the weapon triangle. It works in a paper, scissors, rock kind of fashion, where there are 3 things: swords, axes, and lances. Now, swords have an advantage over axes, axes have an advantage over lances, and lances have an advantage over swords. Now, the thing is, when a unit such as Eirika attacks someone with an axe, she will gain bonus stats, and he will gain less stats. So ultimately, Eirika will be, more victorious in the end. However, if Seth were to attack with a silver lance, still, he'd probably kill the guy for one, but, you know, this guy would have an advantage. For example, actually, this is a good point. In the battle thing, you can see next to Seth's sword, yeah, they're well suited, and his things will increase because it got an up arrow. And this guy are ill suited, so it has a down arrow. Hit and power will decrease. So yeah, that's the thing with the weapon triangle. As you already know, that works with. Oh, hang on, I'll show it. That works with these three. Bows we won't see later on, but I'll talk about them later. I guess we should just start. Okay, so first I want to get rid of this guy, and I want to do it so that Eirika gets the kill. I hope he doesn't attack Seth. If he does attack Seth, I'm going to be really angry about that. Actually, you know what? Let's visit this house, because houses are cool. The rumors are true, aren't they? The Grados army's taken over the castle. Looks like they've seized the castle gate, too. Smart work. The gate provides defense and heals wounds to boot. And there must be fierce warriors to have taken the gate. Watch yourself. So yes, he pretty much explained forts and gates. When a unit is on a fort or a gate, not only do they gain defense and a lot of defense, as I might add, and avoid, they also actually heal, I believe, 20% of the HP. That's how it was in the FE Awakening, and I think it was, well, it depended on what you're saying, but I think it's 20%. Yeah, essentially, the boss is standing on a gate. He won't move from this position, and when you do damage on him at the beginning of his turn, he will heal up, so be careful there. Alright, so let's move Seth behind you. Is that the Princess of Reneus? Oh wait, what's his accent? Haha, it is really my lucky day. Fame and fortune ride to meet me. Move on, you slugs, bring that girl to me. And there's my accent gone to bust. Hey! Eirika's doing really well. I think the house gives me 5 voids, so you know what, that's helpful. I'm closing this freaking window. Sorry guys. You get to listen to one of the coolest tunes in the game. Okay, sorry about that. But yes, I'm mentioning this right now. The music you're hearing now is probably, like I said, probably the most favorite tune in the game. It's essentially the recruiting theme. And here we have Franz. So Gilliam, is that Mulan? Have we reached Frelia's borders already? Aye, we have. Her Highness Princess Tana should be inside the castle. But look, the countryside is crawling with Grados soldiers. Where's the castle guard? Has Mulan fallen? Are we too late? Too tough to say from here. But Princess Tana's in no danger if they want her as a bargaining tool. We men of the East and watch. Wait, we men of the East and watch will see her to safety. Yes, of course. We mustn't give up. We must move. You must retake the castle. Then we can ride forth we can ride to Princess Eirika's aid. I have stronger armor than you. I'll take the lead. Watch my back. Okay, so we have 2 units. I may as well talk about these 2 units right now. We have Franz, an earnest and compassionate cavalier of Reneus. His class is the cavalier, which is the demoted unit of Seth. And I guess you'll be meeting a lot of cavaliers in the game, but again, it'll be not till later. Again, Toshiba PC my health monitor. I don't want to talk to you right now. Here's, of course, you get him at level 1. He has 20 HP. And as you can see, he holds swords and lances. He in swords, D and lances. And he's given both Iron Sword, Iron Lance, which are the basic stuff. And he has 2 vulneraries. If you were playing the easy mode, you would have a tutorial where Franz would actually trade a vulnerary to Gilliam, who doesn't have one because he got hurt from this guy somehow. But anyway. Yeah, I guess I think it's time to talk about stats. So, here, the stat menus, each character has their own unique stats, and I guess I can explain what each of them does. I'll do it with Eirika. So let's talk about this. STR means the strength of a unit. The higher the strength, the more damage you can inflict. Skill. skill is, the more skill a unit has, the more hit percentage they will gain, as well as the more crit percentage they will gain. So skill is actually a very, good stat to have. Speed, this affects both evasion and attack, so it increases a unit's, avoid, so dodging abilities of an enemy's hit percentage, as well as if a unit is 5 points faster, I think, is it? Is it? Hang on. Can you double this guy? You can. I think it's 5 points. Or is it 5 and more? I don't know. But yeah, if a unit has a certain amount of speed, this shows how much I love Fire Emblem because I forgot. It shows a certain amount of speed faster than a unit. They can attack twice, which is what I explained in the previous video. I'll talk about luck in a sec. Defense is the defense, of course, to physical weapons such as swords, lances, axes, and bows. And the more defense you have, the less damage you'll take from those items. And res is essentially like defense except to magical attacks. But we haven't seen any magic yet, so, boohoo for us. And I'll explain luck. Luck is a very, very peculiar thing. It affects many things, like it says here. But the 4 things you want to know that it actually increases hit rate, avoid, crit rate, and dodge. Dodge is essentially the avoid of critical hits, so this increases those 4 by a pretty minuscule amount, but still, a good stat to have. And I think it does other things, but we won't say much later. Also, move will show you how many movements they can do in one turn. Con is their size. Now this involves rescuing. If a unit, here's how the rescuing works. Eirika can rescue anyone who has a con of 4. That shows a maximum there. But her con is 5, so, it's usually that the con of a unit is... The aid of a unit is 1 less than the con. However, since Seth is on a horse, his aid is actually increases, so he can hold units that have a thing of 14. So he can actually rescue Gilliam, which, of course, Eirika can because of her size. TRV means travel, which shows you what the unit is holding, like with rescuing and stuff. So, see, I can rescue Eirika. When I rescue a unit, they essentially, Eirika comes to Seth's space, and Seth will protect him. Keep in mind, though, when you rescue a unit, skill and speed will half, and it will essentially do really bad when you're fighting. Aphin will work with supports, but we haven't even got to that yet. Each character has their own specific Aphin, affinities, that's what they're called, and conditions are like little statuses, but everyone's feeling healthy today, so it's all good. The B, the W, and the L at the bottom there shows the B's how many battles they've been in, W shows how many wins they've got, like how many units they've killed. L's means how much they've losses. Now you cannot decrease that loss. You can't have exactly like a perfect one with all zeros, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am probably not going to get a perfect all zero run. Yeah, but like I say, when you lose a unit and they're gone for good and you want to restart, that loss will still count, so be wary of that. And I think that's it all about stats. Also, I think I should mention growth rates, which I think I'll explain when I get to this bit. So, let's have Eirika. No. Move here. And attack this guy. Hopefully dodge. Yes. She's doing really well, Eirika. Alright. So next thing I'll talk about is growth rates. Every unit has a certain... Stats of each unit have their own individual chances of going up per level up. For example, Eirika, her stat growths tend to be more around skill and speed. Therefore, they have a higher chance, every level up, they have a higher chance of going up one stat than supposedly to like strength, defense, and resistance. In other words, Eirika is very quick and nimble, but she's very, weak physically. And I believe her luck's pretty good as well. So that's pretty much how stats work. I would go into more detail, but can be stuff. Oh, and I have to talk about Gilliam, right. Gilliam, an Arbonite of Frelia, he's quiet yet dependable. He is a knight, heavily armored knights with poor movement. So essentially, they're massive walls. You get him at level 4, which is actually pretty good at this time. And he has 25 HP, so he can take a lot of hits. Those are his stats right there. As you can see, a very physical tank. Slow, but he can take hits. He's already a C in lances and holds an iron lance when you get him. Now, the thing with knights, they do a lot of damage. You rarely see them double attack, but they can take a lot of hits. So a strategy you want to do is kind of a lure kind of strategy, and if you want to do like that kind of a strategy, knights are the way to go, because they can take any hit besides axes. Axes will hurt them, but that's because of the weapon triangle effect. Next, I'm probably going to get this kill with Franz, because I'm actually going to plan on trying to use Franz. He's an interesting character to use, I think. Oh, hello. Ow! Stabs me with his little spear. Okay. Now, question. Can Eirika kill this guy? She can. Oh, but then you're in range of this guy, aren't you? Damn it. That's actually okay. I've got an idea. Now, if this goes according to plan, I'm going to be happy. If it doesn't, I'm going to be pretty pissed. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so I'm going to have Lance attack him. Eirika finished this guy. Well. And now I get to show off the little trick that I've just figured out just now. Well, I've never done this before. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rescue Eirika, and this is what rescuing is. So you pretty much take the unit and you're holding them, and as you can see, their stats are lowered by half. I think it's half. And now he's out of range. Now I want Gilliam to be in range as well as get Eirika out of there. So the way to do that is because Gilliam can hold Eirika because of his massive muscular mass. He can rescue Eirika and drop her outside of his range, and now he'll come at me. See? Perfect strategy. And this is the first time I've done that, so you learn new things every day. And here's reinforcements coming from the rear. I found them, stragglers from Grados. Don't let them get away. Alright, so alright, let's have a look. Sees. You do 13 damage, you do 14 damage. Your defense is 6. 13 minus 6 is 7. Wait, no. 13 minus 6 is 7. 13 minus 40 is 8. 7 plus 8, no, 15. So you should be fine. Franz, I trust you on this, so I want to make sure you're out of range of that guy, so I'm going to put you right here. And I'll get Eirika this kill. I know I'm going against the weapon triangle, but sometimes you can do that. Like in an instance like that, that's totally fair. Alright, Gilliam, prepare yourself, because you're going to be joining. Oh, I can also show off the trade function. You can trade units, give them an item, but once you trade, you cannot move back after that. That counts as a turn of that unit. Hey! Oh, and Franz gets a 2% crit! Right off the bat. Woo! I'm looking forward to your level up, my good friend. And dodges this one. Franz, you are up to an amazing start. Couldn't get a double attack. That's fine. I'm pretty proud of that. That's a very, very open level up. HP speed and the defenses. Nice. Okay. So now, what's the penalty of taking... Oh, it's essentially a kill for Franz. Alright, let's get some extra experience for good old Gilliam here. Got a good stab in. He stabs me on the left side, technically through myself. Yeah, and I want to make sure I kill this guy. Oh, now you can double him. Yeah, that speed stat that made me have the chance to double that guy. I'm hoping he attacks Franz. If he attacks Gilliam, this guy's gonna die anyway because he's a dumbass. That's how fire units are in this game. And I believe you hold an Iron Lance. I don't know how you got a crit the last time, but you know what? No one cares. Also, I should actually mention, I didn't explain the effect that Eirika's Rapier has. Some weapons in the game actually have bonus effects. Eirika's Rapier has the advantage which are effective against infantry. Now, infantry are represented as armored units such as knights, and cavaliers such as, or horseback units such as cavaliers. So anything horseback or armored, Eirika's blade will actually do more damage. For example, as you can see, her blade is flashing, therefore her, things are taken into effect. Now, as you can see, this is actually a very bad thing to happen to Eirika. These are really bad chances. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to initiate an attack because I'm afraid I'm going to miss. And instead I'm going to wait and actually make him attack first. In doing so, damn it, I didn't want that to happen. Oh well, you just got a huge freaking spear. What do you call it? Skewer you in the gut. Anyway, I'm not expecting this battle to go well, but here's my thing. I usually have the main lord get the kill. And there you go, she got it. This can't be. Aye. And he's down. Another level up for you. Right at level 4. See, she tends to get speed and luck. She's getting a lot of HP though. I think she's got HP every single time. That's very odd. Yeah. Oh, and I guess I can also show this. When a unit is waiting on a gate or a fort, they gain 1 HP? What? Why did you only get 1 HP? That makes no sense. Ah well, let's just seize and get this over and done with. Princess Tana. Sir Gilliam, I'm sorry, I never meant to cause such trouble. It was no trouble. I live to serve Princess. Tana, Eirika? Is that really you? Tana, what are you doing so far from Castle Frelia? You've said her name 3 times. I heard that Reyes had fallen and I was so worried, but I'm glad to see that you're safe. Wait, where's Emblem? Is he well? I wish I knew. You haven't heard from him? Oh, I hope he has not blah 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 blah. Come, we must go to Castle Frelia. My lord father may know something. Thank you, Tana. Yes! Oh, but it's not over yet. This is the map. Eirika and her companions have liberated the border castle. Alongside Princess Tana of Frelia, they ride to the Frelian capital. Oh, Tana, I'm grateful to see that you're safe and home again. You have no idea how worried when I heard you were under attack at border Mulan. You are not to leave again without my permission. Do you understand? Don't be mad, father. Look, I've come bearing with good news. Eirika, come on out. King Hayden, I am pleased to see you again, even in these sad times. Eirika, it does my heart to see you safe. Thank you. I was able to escape this castle before Renias fell, but I'm not sure if my father... Yes, we have received word of your father. Your Highness, please tell me, is my father well? My friend, King Fado, did not survive the fall of Renias castle. No, it cannot be. ... Rest assured, Grados will be punished for his cowardly act. This is Frelia's promise. Eirika, please stay here and rest. I cannot imagine how exhausted you must be. Mordaunt. King Hayden, you know of Prince Emblem's disappearance, do you not? Yes. We hear Prince and his men hound Grados at every turn. It is said that he's led his forces into the Empire itself. Reports suggest he's crossed the border and now fights in Renval. My brother? He fights on? He fights on? Even now? Yes. My Pegasus Knights brought this information at a great price. Even though Renias has fallen, he charges into the enemy's heart. He is truly father's son. What a valiant youth. I wish that I knew whether he remains unharmed, but I do not.
King Hayden, I thank you for your offer, but I cannot stay. I intend to ride by my brother's side with reinforcements.
I cannot allow it. I know how you feel, but this plan is suicide. I would be betraying father's memory if I allowed any harm to befall you. Stay here, rest and mourn. Leave this war to the warriors.
I know you mean well, your majesty. However, I have lost my father and my twin brother is in peril. My brother, he is a part of me. I cannot rest here in peace while he risks his life.
No, Renias has no more army. Grados' forces decimated it. I wish that Frelia could support you with soldiers, but my son Ines is on his way to meet the Empire's forces. We cannot spare a single brigade. Your own region of knights cannot possibly face Grados alone. Are you so determined to go?
Yes.
With apologies. As resolute as father, eh? What am I to do in the face of such foolhardy determination? Vanessa!
Here, your highness.
Mulder! You called, my king?
Gilliam.
Yes, sire. Yes, sire. I forgot his... I'm gonna forget accents. There's so many characters. You are to accompany Princess Eirika of Frelia into Grado territory. I expect each of you to provide her aid and support for her brother.
Quite a grave responsibility
you've given us.
No matter the obstacles, we will perform our duty.
Our lives are yours. These are some of my most trusted and stalwart vessels. They will no doubt prove themselves quite valuable on your journey. Remember, you are venturing behind enemy lines. You will need supplies. I have a supply convoy ready to carry your weapons and provisions.
Yes, okay, so this is essentially what this guy means. Supply convoy means that if a unit, in this game you can actually get items on the map, and units can only hold up to 5 items. Now, when a unit already has 5 items and they find a new item, that item will be transferred to the supply convoy for later use if you want to use an item later. It will remain at your side no matter how far afield you venture. See? King Hayden, thank you.
No, save your thanks for your return with your brother Prince Emperor.
Yes, your highness.
So we get 5,000 gold, so we get war funds. Sweet.
And you might think that's a lot, but weapons cost probably at least a good 300 plus.
Eirika, you don't intend to go through with this, do you?
I can't guess how you must feel, but it's just too dangerous. What would happen if you were captured by Grados' men? Thank you for your concern, Tana, but I have no choice. Don't you see, Tana? I have to go. Eirika. Why is this happening? What's gone wrong with the world?
You nobles have no idea how these people feel. Then again, how do the commoners feel?
Tana. Why would Grado invade? Emperor Vagard is a man of peace. His people adore him. And you and Emperor are friends with Prince Leon. Are you not? What could be behind this madness? Why is this happening?
I have no answers for you, Tana. I don't want to believe it, but the reality is that we are at war. If I do nothing, I may lose my brother as well as my father. This is why I have to fight. It's the only answer I have.
Good, so she realized that violence is the only answer.
Anyway, yes, that was Chapter 1, Escape. This is the True 23 Vault, and I'll be signing out of Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. See you guys later for Chapter 2. Farewell.